Hey guys, Frankie Martinez here with How to Tile Like a Pro, and today I am so excited to show you the brand new DT-7IN Max from Rubi Tools. Okay guys, before I get into this, I just want to say thank you to Rubi Tools for generously sending me this brand new saw. I'm so excited to put it to use and use it. Rubi Tools is a great company. I love their products. Even though they did send me this saw, I'm giving you my fair, honest review because that's what we do on How to Tile Like a Pro. But I am so excited because I have exclusively been using 7-inch saws for the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years. A 7-inch saw can do everything that a 10-inch saw can do, except it's super lightweight, it's super portable, it's compact. You could put this small little saw right in a bathroom. If you say you're tiling a shower, you could put this saw right in the bathroom you're working in. You don't have to travel to make cuts, but it's my #1 option to use. I personally do not own another 10-inch saw except for the giant Rubi 250X, I think it's called. It's 5 feet long. It can cut like 5-foot long tiles. And I use that for my large format porcelain tile. Other than that, 7-inch saws is what I'm using day in and day out. So check this new saw out. It pulls out here, you can cut 2 feet tile right here. It's got a cool miter feature. It's super easy to do. You just move this handle right here and lock it into place. Do you want 45? Do you want 22? Or you're going back to your straight cut and lock it in there. Has this cool feature right here, which stores the tool necessary for changing your blades. So to change your blade, you just unscrew this right here. And it has this button right here. It goes in there, you just push it in there and it locks the arbor so you can switch the blades very easily. It shoots water on both sides of the blade. It's a very cool feature right there. Make sure you got good water coverage. What I like about this is it's got flaps right here to keep the water in. Any water that does get through, you got this tray and it's supposed to drain the water right back in, so we're gonna see how that works. Put this there, there we go. For me, I love to raise the blade up, especially when I'm cutting mosaics. And if you wanna see how I do that, go ahead and watch this video right here and check this feature out here. All you gotta do is you pull this pin out right here and it loosens, well, you gotta loosen this guy up. But this pin locks it, so it's easy. You just push it in there, now it's locked. You pull it out and it's adjustable. This saw has everything you need in a saw, but the best thing about it, it's half the price of a 10-inch saw. So you could save half. This saw runs, I don't know, with the retail price, it's gonna be about $600. A 10-inch saw is gonna be like, what, $1,200, somewhere around there more or less. So for about half the price, this saw can do everything that a 10-inch saw can do. And check out this handle. This has got a big man. I got big old man hands. Have you seen my big hands? These are giant man hands. And look at this. I can just grab that. I like that handle. It's a big, tough handle right there. Here's your on and off switch. When you're transporting it, this pin right here, you can just push it in. It locks the tray in place for moving it. All right guys, so let's fire this baby up and then see how it cuts. So for this, I have a few scrap tiles from a previous job we did. This is just about a 15-inch porcelain. You always want to use safety gear. For me, I got my earmuffs here. I like this color because it's the Rubi colors, red and black. That was free, it was a joke. Anyways, check it out. Let's see how straight it cut. Let's check it out. I like to check it out here. So we got about 2 1/8 right there and 2 1/8 right there. Perfectly straight, which is great. So now let's try the miter feature. Let's see how it cuts miters. I'm gonna put this right here. Boom, 45 degrees, that's what we want. Now normally when I cut my miters, I wanna leave a little bit of edge of the factory finish there. So I'm gonna try to leave a little bit, about an 1/8 right there. So let's see if I can cut it all the way straight down here. Right about there. All right. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. This thing cuts so straight. Usually when I do my miters, I'll kind of do it by hand because the saws just don't cut that straight. Maybe it's the saw I've been using before, but this saw, first try, never did a miter on it before. Look at that, look at that. Look at the finish right there. Nice, perfect finish all the way across. I love it, I love it. It cut perfect. Perfect miter, first try, with the blade that it comes with, the stock blade. I have an upgraded Rubi Viper blade, thanks to Bernie Romero. Miter feature works great. Let's see the water. Water's good. Look on the floor. Still no water. Oh, we have a drop here. What's that from? We got a little bit of drop. We do have a little bit of dripping here. So it might be a slow, subtle drip. So I would just put one bucket under here to catch it. And water issues are a thing of the past, which is a great thing. All right, so let's go see how this gauge works right here. Really cool. It looks like it, I think when I put it here, I felt it. There you go. So it's not tight, but it kind of locks into place. So I like that. I mean, you could tighten it anywhere you want, but I like that it locks in the positions that you're gonna need it the most, which is 45 and 22.5. Got a few handy dandy 4 1/4 tiles. You ever use these lately? I did a job recently with them, so they're still popular, they're still there. Let's cut this at a gauge and let's see how they go. You ready? We're gonna rip all these to this gauge. There you go. Got a whole bunch of cuts right here, all cut the same gauge. Let's check them. Let's see how they work. You can see if it's cutting the same size by going like that, flipping it upside down, and there you go. Look at that. All cut the exact same size. Perfect. Beautiful. Nice gauge here. Like I said, it's cool that it adjusts. That way you could, if you want to cut on this side for any reason, flip it over just like that. And now you're able to cut on that side. So as you can see, I like that it has a generous water supply. A lot of saws, especially the small ones, in all honesty, all the other 7-inch saws that I bought before, I basically just get rid of the little pump they come with because they're just garbage. They don't pump enough water. So I usually get an upgraded pump and attach it to the 7-inch saws that I buy. This saw, I don't think I need to do that. Check it out. Look at all that water. It shoots plenty of water there. Now this is a really cool feature. Once you pull this pin out right here, you push in. Once you pull it out, this thing moves independently. And you can lock it into position if you need to, or you can leave it loose and do a plunge cut. So, which is very cool if you're doing a, I don't know, an outlet cut or a U cut or some kind of unique cut. So there you go. Got that feature there. Look at that. Nice. That's the beauty of the plunge cuts. You're able to do cuts like that. We can even cut a full square out. This is a U cut, but we can, with a plunge feature, you can cut a square right out of the center of a tile. So it's a great feature to have. So as I'm cutting, you know what I noticed is that this rail here, right here, this rail here is pretty thick. So it's a lot thicker than the other 7-inch saws I've used. Let's see how thick it is here. It's about 3/4 inch thick here, which is great, especially when you're cutting thick tile. It has a lot of support there, so I love that feature. It's got this feature right here. It's got brushes, so if the saw, if you need to exchange the brushes, you just turn that with a screwdriver, take out the brushes, get some replacements, put it in there, and you're good to go. Has this cool feature to put your Allen wrench. There you go. Just saw that. So check this out. What I love about this saw is you just put your bucket under here because it drains right here in the middle. So you just unscrew it right there. Ah. There you go. Look at that. Straight underneath. The other saws had it right here on this side right here. And so you had to do it here, and it's just awkward to get it in there. But this is very nice because it's right in the middle. All right guys, so as I was cleaning this up, I realized another cool feature this saw had. This tray all slopes down this way toward the drain. But if you notice, it has these two ridges right here, one here and one here. All the sump and the sawdust builds up here and here, and a little bit can get through here. But you notice the pump has this pretty deep set ridges right here that kind of guards the sump from clogging your pump. So another really cool feature about this saw. For the last couple years, I've been using the rigid 7-inch saw from Home Depot. It's 9 amps. This is 10 amps, 6,000 RPM. A lot more power in this very compact saw. Another great feature of this saw is it's so small, it's so lightweight, you can carry it all by yourself and you can fit through tight spaces. And you're gonna see what I love the most about this saw. Check it out. Best feature about this saw, you can fit it right in the cab of your work truck. Look at that. Fits very conveniently inside the cab of your work truck. I love that. It's a very convenient feature. If you can't put your tools in the back of the truck or you don't want to, you're carrying tile, you got your saw right there in your cab, everything you need. All right guys, so I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions about this saw, let me know in the comments. There's a few links if you want more information. You want to sign up for Rubi's email list. They let contractors know a lot of cool things that's coming up in the latest tools that they have. Here's a few videos that YouTube thinks you would like, so go ahead and click on those to keep on watching. And as always, like and subscribe for the best tile content.